meals a day for themselves and their families. And even in the rural areas, it is higher. Now, where's that conversation about how we can all manage our monies better? Because all of us want to create wealth, but do we understand sustainable wealth? Do we even understand the value of money in order to understand where to start creating the wealth from? And that's the conversation that we're having this morning. So that if you're out there thinking of how you can make it in life, maybe you'd want to be a part of this forum that is about to take place. And of course, I have the Executive Director for the Center for Financial Literacy Education, CFLE Africa. He is Peter Kujosari Nyako, and he joins us this morning to talk all about it. Good morning. I hope you're well.
Indeed, good.
How do you feel? I mean, I don't know how you felt about that story about those two boys who had allegedly murdered the 11-year-old in Casper. That must have broken your heart.
Sure. I was devastated looking at how can young people actually engage in such unethical behavior, such criminal act. It really broke my heart, and I think it's something we need to talk about. There's something we need to do about it to get young people to start thinking.
For you, what was the major problem here? Is it like what the rabbi said, that we have not at a very early stage inculcated that discipline in children, that, well, you may want money, but you need to understand the value of money. And if you do, that's when you can actually create sustainable wealth. Was that the problem for you as well?
Sure. I think most young people think creating wealth happens overnight. But there are processes you have to go through. There are a lot of processes you have to go through to be able to create wealth. So all the wealthy people we see around went through process.
Okay.
And this is what we are not telling young people to go through. So most young people are just in for the get-rich-quick schemes, and that is what is creating all these social vices.
So there's a forum that's coming up that's been put together by your institution. Tell me about it.
Okay, so we have put together the Improving Financial Awareness and Financial Literacy Movement in Ghana.
Okay. To
actually create massive financial awareness and educate every single Ghanaian to be financially aware and financially literate. So this movement is actually coming from the United States. Started 12 years ago in the United States. So when we started the Center for Financial Literacy Education Africa, which myself and two other colleagues of mine, Barbara and Philip, we started Center for Financial Literacy Education Africa in 2018. So we wanted to get in touch with organizations that have much experience in where we want to go.
Okay.
So we got in touch with the Financial Awareness Foundation, and they were having similar initiatives in Uganda, Tanzania, Kenya. So we talked to them and we decided to model that same movement here in Ghana. So about 3 years, we have been working behind the scene to get this movement in front of everybody, to actually touch every single Ghanaian at least twice a year with personal finance content.
Okay. So twice a year you organize a seminar?
It's a movement, so it's a month-long activity. So this year, we launched the movement on the 31st of March at University of Ghana, in collaboration with University of Ghana Business School. And we are saying that in every April, we want to create Financial Literacy Month, which is also a global financial literacy month. So in April, we are dedicating the whole of April to financial literacy activities. There will be conferences, there will be media campaigns, there will be fun activities to get people to get and keep their financial house in order.
I see.
And 6 months later, we are saying we are going to have the Gift and Estate Planning Awareness Month, where people need to start thinking about how they are going to leave their legacy behind.
Okay.
Start thinking about writing their will. Start thinking about giftings. This is something in Ghana we don't talk much about. How you gift other people, how you donate to support wealthy causes in the society.
Are you saying that by so doing, that also creates some amount of wealth in return for you? We're talking about financial literacy. That's what I'm asking. That if you're talking about gifting, which is later in the year, I mean, it's slated for what? September? October.
Yes.
Okay. So we all believe, based on our religion, that giving indirectly also, or directly, exactly, is a way of sowing seed.
Sure.
Would you say that that's another way of also making wealth or creating wealth?
Exactly.
Okay.
So wealth building goes through processes.
Okay.
And you can't bypass the art of giving to become wealthy. So we have to inculcate that in us. It has to become a lifestyle.
Okay.
So that we should start planning towards gifting. And the more you give, the more you get. The richest, Bill Gates has a foundation that gives out a lot of money.
Okay.
Because he has come to realize that the more I give money out to support worthy causes, people are able to afford Microsoft's products. And the more people are buying Microsoft products, Bill Gates is getting wealthy.
Okay.
So he gives you the money for you to be able to buy his products. The money goes back to him. So most wealthy people apply this principles to increase their wealth.
If you have so much knowledge about wealth, you must be a wealthy man too.
It's a lifelong process.
Okay.
Wealth building is a lifelong process.
So you are on your way?
Yes.
To create a way. What one mistake have you made that you'd advise people to avoid making?
Okay, so I would say early in my professional life, I was mostly doing impulse buying. Yes, just to impress people. So I think mostly people spend to impress. They don't spend to invest. So I think most people now should start spending to invest, not to impress other people.
I see. So when is this forum happening, by the way?
Okay, so we started 1st of April.
Okay.
And we have had a lot of activities. And our last activity is happening on the 30th of April at Medina Market. So we are doing a community outreach program.
Oh, I see.
And we are engaging the market women to get and keep their financial house in order.
Who can support? Is it open to anybody at all to provide support? If they want to also share some advice, how do they get in touch with you?
Okay, so the movement is actually for everyone. It is an all-inclusive movement that we want everyone to come on board. So we are inviting corporate organizations, private organizations, non-profit to come on board to be part of this movement.
Okay.
We are inviting the financial service and financial product providers to come on board. Because if they channel their resources into improving financial awareness and financial literacy, we will be able to touch more people and raise community of financial literates.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, Media General is supporting as well. We believe in sustainable wealth creation, and that is why we think that financial literacy is definitely something that we should all have. So thank you. Peter Kojo-Asare-Nyako is the Executive Director for the Center for Financial Literacy Education, CFLE Africa.